Hi friends, this is Deborah. I hope you're all having a great Monday so far. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video where I'll be showing you my fireplace tile makeover along with a newly made over mantle. I also will be sharing a mini haul and a couple of gifts from my sweet brother Mark along with something I want your opinion on. So let's get started, shall we? Here's a look at the dated and hated fireplace as it was prior to the makeover. Ugly 1980s tile, no mantle, and really odd to work with. And this shot here is during the priming and painting process. I used 2 coats of primer followed by 2 coats of paint. And then I ordered this package of 4 stencils on Amazon which fit an 8" by 8" tile perfectly. The stencil that I chose to use on the tile was the one on the bottom left. And I chose to only stencil the hearth tile and just did every other one so as not to appear too busy because I really just basically wanted a very subtle look in the room. And here it is. And I also wanted to mention that the color of the stencil paint that I used to do the stenciling on the hearth is burlap, and I believe it's by Ceramcoat, and it came from Hobby Lobby. The fireplace tile would also look beautiful if I had stenciled each individual tile on the hearth as well as the surrounding tile. It's so easy to do and a real game changer for just pennies on the dollar, really. So if any of you are considering something like this to update your fireplace tile on a budget, just do it. I promise you'll be glad you did. And now for the mantle. This is how it looked before I painted it all. The gorgeous corbels were given to me by my brother Mark, and then I purchased a stair tread from Home Depot for the shelf part. I painted it all in chiffon cream chalk paint by Rust-Oleum, and this is how it looks. I am very happy with the character and beauty that this mantle adds to the fireplace. It's not an easy fireplace to decorate around it because it has basically a contemporary look, and I don't really care for that, so I wanted to add some character and charm. I'm showing it here in a temporary position. It still has to be lowered and leveled completely, but this gives you an idea of the overall look. Okay, so let's have a look at what I did with these 3 iron pieces that I hauled a while back in a previous video. I wanted to add some visual interest to my sliding glass door and windows, and here's what I did. My friends, please excuse the lighting today. The sun comes in and goes out, so it's not exactly helping, but at least you can get an idea of what they look like above the windows, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. My brother Mark and brother-in-law Alan were on a road trip and happened to stop in an antique shop they love to frequent in Shawnee, Oklahoma, where he found this wonderful old painting and gifted it to me. I'm so thrilled because I love vintage paintings, and y'all know how much I love my roosters. It has a small tear in the center of the painting just near the black and white duck's neck, but to me that just adds more character and vintage charm. I told Mark that I wanted to look for a somewhat ornate frame to go on this, and about 2 weeks later, lo and behold, he and Alan were at a church yard sale and found this gorgeous frame for $5. It fits almost perfectly. I just have to carefully attach it to the back, and then it will be ready to grace my fireplace wall just in time for fall decorating. Next up in the haul is this large wooden cathedral window that I found and purchased at Home Goods. It was $39.99, and I didn't think that was a bad price because of the size of it. I just love it, and I can't wait to do something fabulous with it in my living room. Here's a few things that I purchased at Hobby Lobby just recently. I fell in love with the 2 myrtle topiaries and had to have them. They were half off the regular price, so I snapped them up because I have a plan. I also bought 2 grapevine wreaths and a large package of moss for this project. These are two French cast iron urns that I've had for about 17 years. They're not antique, but are wonderful replicas and have aged and patinaed really well over the years. I've always had them in my garden or on the patio, but when I saw the myrtle topiaries that I just showed you, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them and use them inside my condo. So stay tuned for that. And last but not least is this super cute rooster that I purchased at the at-home store. He was 50% off and a great deal for only $15. I love the aged chippy look that's exposing a bit of the terracotta color underneath. He's perfect for my upcoming fall decorating, don't you think? Oops, I almost forgot to show you all my huge $15 thrifted basket that I picked up at Decorative Industries. It's going to hold extra throws and a pretty pillow in my living room. I just love it. So let's have a look at the large myrtle topiaries placed inside my French urns. I added the grapevine wreaths at the base of the topiaries for some texture and visual interest. I've not yet added the moss to them because I just wanted you all to see how they looked in front of the side windows where I used to have the tall candelabras. So tell me, which do you think looks best, the topiaries or the candelabras? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please do leave me a comment below. Alright my lovelies, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe found a little inspiration for some decorating projects around your home. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you all so much, and I just feel completely blessed to have you as my subscribers. You mean more to me than I can say. Please stop by on Friday to see how I decorate the mantel and fireplace area. Until next time, bye-bye.